Nanaki? I can't believe it. It really is you. We were so worried. Welcome home.
Whoa!
Now, why don't you go pay your respects to fellow Bugenhagen? Come on. You can let them through. They're good people. I promise. After all, they're the reason I'm here.
What in the hell was that? Hey guys, it's me! Who?
He's such a softie.
Real quick, gotta check something. An airship dropped these on us this morning. Wanted posters of the terrorists who bombed those reactors. Huh. But I think we can say you had nothing to do with all that. Even if Nanaki hadn't vouched for you, it's obvious. Welcome to the Sanctum of Planetology, Cosmo Canyon.
Thanks for keeping watch over the veil.
My pleasure. Are you about to head out on patrol?
Yeah. Look after this place while we're gone.
I will. Can you believe
That windmill generates energy for us.
it? You see?
You see that wanted poster? Pictures look nothing like us.
Must be that way for a reason.
Gotta keep on our toes.
No, sir. Ours anywhere but here. Better not miss out.
Bit. As such, the life with which she has blessed us is a gift.
The planet is always watching me.
That guide is due to our store, so don't miss out on these incredible deals.
Welcome, young.
We must live in harmony with our Great Mother, for the planet is an extension. As such,
What an upstanding young man you are, helping out like this. You deserve a nice reward.
Thank you so much. Mom, look, I got some candy.
Buy one of these and the souls of our ancestors will surely grant you good fortune.
All of our fabulous designs have been infused with prayers. Hell yeah! My soul feels rejuvenated already. Oh, hello. Heading out somewhere? Yes, actually. Wanted to make an offering to the planet. We had such a great harvest this Bugenhagen gonna come down today?
I don't know. The other day he said his back was hurting a lot.
Well, then he ought to come down.
Just looking at materia makes me feel centered.
Right. How can I be of service? Oh, and, please come again.
Crazy to think these caves formed naturally. How does the planet even do
It must have taken eons to form this cave.
I was born and raised here, in this canyon. I was to become a watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home, and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
Not a pig. Is that you, my boy?
Coming!
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia!
As for me... that'll do. I'm gonna steal some shut-eye, if you don't mind.
Then we can see the sights.
Every life is its depths are immeasurable. Feel the energy all around you. It rises. The winds across our planet, singing through the veil to fill our lungs, and by extension our very beings.
Devote yourself to art. Learn well the joys of giving. We are...
Sacrifice shall be made
Look at these rock formations. The erosion process must have started hundreds of millions of years ago.
Blessings of the planet being on your cooking.
You heard of Phoenix?
Tonics, liniments, filters. We have everything you need to cure what ails you. Did you find everything you were looking
I have
for?
no words.
I'm gonna become a whole new me here.
You ain't getting your hands on...
Winning.
Just so we're clear, I only sell to customers I deem worthy. Better watch how you wield those things now.
Crazy to think these caves formed naturally.
You heard of Phoenix Woods? It's so nice. Go on, take a look around. Thanks. Hope to see you again soon.
I'm gonna become a whole
I've been for years. Feel the energy all around you. It rides the winds across our planet, singing through the veil to fill our lungs, and by extension our very beings. As you come to learn, the practice of the ineffable wonders of life.
Welcome to Planetology.
Though the road ahead is unknown, we need only open our hearts to the planet, and she will speak.
The cards may serve as a conduit for the very wisdom of the planet.
You're interested in learning more about planetology? That's wonderful.
Hearken to the wisdom of the planet. This dead fire is the very life of the planet itself. To stand between us, one of its
Have you heard about Avalanche's crimes? There are wanted posters for them all over Cosmo Canyon.
To think that such violence would be perpetrated under the banner of planetology, it turns my...
Okay, now this is what I call being in the great outdoors.
So this is the famous cave hotel.
This place is divine. I can't believe you got a reservation.
But of course, today's our anniversary, my love.
there's no finers?
It said that these caves were formed from erosion caused.
If you're wondering where the name Sildra comes from, it's a legendary dragon featured in local tales. Sildra comes from, it's a legendary dragon featured in local tales. If you're wondering where the name Sildra comes from, it's a legendary dragon featured in local tales. It's a legendary dragon featured in local tales. If you're wondering where the name Sildra comes from, it's a legendary dragon featured in local tales. Sildra comes from, it's a legendary dragon featured in local tales.
Come to think of it, this is the first time we've taken a trip together.
By the boundless grace of the planet.
May the planet grant you. It said.
Wonder if they have to worry about me. So the concert at the Royal Powers is the most historic?
This place is divine. I can't believe
Have you heard about Avalanche's crimes? There are wanted posters for them all over Cosmo Canyon.
Come on, planet! Grant me good fortune! Hey!
Everything we have is a gift given to us.
With Cosmo Salt, you can add a dash of the planet.
Just as all things. Devote yourself to our planet. Only foundations.
The erosion process must have started hundreds of millions of years ago.
And those lines, they were caused by ancient life-stream currents.
Indeed. Strata like these.
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the winds across all.
The bonfire symbol.
Attune yourself to the pulse of your depths. That is the planet's essence. Through Queen's blood, we humans can commune with our Great Mother.
The cards may serve as a conduit for the very wisdom of the planet. Attune yourself to the pulse of your depths. That is the planet's essence. Through Queen's blood, we humans can commune with our Great Mother. The cards may serve as a conduit for the very wisdom of the planet.
To the planet, and she will speak to us.
Lift your gaze to the heavens.
If you ask me, planetology's the future. Marco's old news. I say we replace the stuff with
Humans are the same. Planet charts of
Quite right.
A lot of folks downplay the planet's peril, but if they saw the weapons up close like we did, they'd have no choice but to acknowledge how bad it is. Folks around here, though, they get it. They want what's best for our planet. You can see it in their eyes. Wonder if it ain't too late to recruit them to have...
Welcome, friend.
This liquor has an unmistakable aroma.
Professor Gast. I hope you know
Lift your gaze to the since time immemorial. These sacred lands have been rich in spiritual energy. To pass through the veil and trace the whistling winds is to reflect on the journey of life and our eventual...
My precious materia, where are you? No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home.
Go forth, brothers and sisters.
First, a deep, calming breath through the nose. Visualize the energy entering into your lungs. Feel it work its way through you to your fingertips and toes. Let it fill your body, then breathe out, that the energy may return to the planet.
If we still our hearts and open our ears, tell me, is it better just
already I feel the planet's essence more keenly.
focus on TV?
With boundless love for her children, she serves as both cradle and crucible. When our journey ends and our return is ordained, we go as beings honed by lives well lived. A bond to the planet that ensures the cycle continues. It is for our mother and for our brothers and sisters. This
gaze to the heavens.
Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of planetology to others? Or to focus on which would you say is a more worthy pursuit?
They are both one and the same. Wouldn't you agree?
Within you all are the planet's thoughts. And so
Fancy running into you here. Say, how about I get a shot of you giving thanks? The beauty of this place is unreal. Pictures can't do it justice. Wonders such as these have to be experienced in person. I want to believe I can capture this magic. I'm looking for spots with a spiritual feel, if you know any.
Your faith in our great mother. She would never forsake us. Never abandon us, for we are her children, one and all. This wonderful planet is always watching over us, ever keeping calamity at bay. If people everywhere resolve to not take her bounty for granted and offered up prayers of gratitude, no man, woman, or child would suffer. Put your faith in our great mother. She would never forsake us, never abandon us, for we are her children, one and all. This wonderful
Ah, not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables. Ah, not so fast. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Marmaduke. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I could... protect our Veil and everyone in it. Which is... more than I can... say for my good-for-nothing father.
Oh. Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Nanaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world, that which disrupts the natural order, the other which may attempt to claim and consume the planet. And so I bid you, her children, to join hands and come together. For united, we shall never succumb to fear of celestial calamity.
Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world, that which disrupts the natural order, the other which may attempt to
Oh, have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet.
A warm welcome to you, friends of Nanaki.
I never thought you could become chanting. And yet, it's like you're singing to me of the planet's wisdom. Don't you worry.
Whoa, whoa! Those devices are testing the pull of gravity. That's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
And yet, it's like you're singing to me of the planet's wisdom. Don't you worry, my dear. I'll find a way to bring out the full depth of your being. Cross my heart.
Nanaki never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
Working here is an incredible honor.
Oh, they are essential to my studies of the planet. That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect. What now? Do you recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful. Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later. That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were, eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested in the future. But that's just how we're wired. Humans can't help but fixate on the past, on what used to be.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were, eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested in the future.
The planet connects us, one and all, for everything exists through her.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies. That again, huh? planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them, with our own eyes. 2, in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me. I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado, this is only the beginning.
The shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted. Of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks. Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance. Come on in.